have one quick question here. This one's probably a little controversial just because you mentioned something about it. They got the Kyrie Irving thing that recently came out. And then obviously with the Kanye thing, there's been a lot of stir about that. And, you know, a certain ethnic group is, very upset about that. What do you think about what he said regarding the media?
Well, it's true. I mean, the media, the Sunday morning sermon, I don't know why, but I just went off on the media. I mean, the media is owned, pretty much all the media is owned by about 6 companies. Those companies are pretty much owned by the one bigger company, Vanguard and BlackRock, pretty much own everything. We know they're controlled. They parrot exactly what they're told from the top, from whether you want to call it the deep state, the cabal, the New World Order crowd, the World Economic Forum crowd, the Illuminati families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. I mean, it all comes down from them. The media is completely controlled. Hollywood's completely controlled. It's all indoctrination. Now, they're forced at times because there's a rule God has that Jesus said everything spoken in secret has to be shouted from the rooftops. So that's why they will put truth in plain sight sometimes in the news, very rare, but sometimes they'll put the truth out. Sometimes they'll put it in a movie in a hidden way, like they did 9/11. They did the same thing with COVID. It was in movies and TV shows long before it happened. So they'll put out truth in documentaries and things like that because they have to. That's the rule they have to follow. But we know 99% of it is indoctrination, manipulation, lies, or they twist things. I mean, just like with this the Pelosi attack, it wasn't an attack. There was a third party that opened the door for the police. Then they tried to do away with the third party. But the door was opened by somebody, and Paul Pelosi and David DePape both holding the same hammer and in their underwear. And of course, when they looked into this guy, he's living in a bus with Black Lives Matters and LGBTQ and Bernie posters all over the place. They said he was known to hang out with left-leaning hippies and run around naked. And even his neighbor said he was left-leaning. But the media comes out and says that he's a right-wing Trump supporter, QAnon, right-wing extremist. Now, and all of them parroted that. So you realize just that one thing right there. The media, the CNN, the ABC, NBC, MSNBC, even now most of Fox, they're not going to tell you the truth about anything. And if they're pushing something hard, it's probably bad. And if they're trying to destroy something or crush something, it's probably good. That's just what you got to look at it with them. They're liars.